What's up, YouTube? It's Jonny DIY here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install this, which is insulation. So if you come on over here, I'll show you guys. First step is you're going to measure your stud spacing, and this is 16 on center spacing. You could have 24-inch spacing, but this is 16. So then the insulation you pick out over here is going to correspond to that. So I got 16 spacing insulation, and this is 2x4 studs. So you have to get the same size that'll fit in that. If you had 2x6 studs, you could use thicker insulation and it would fit. So now we're going to come over here and we're going to measure. We're going to measure the space we're going to install the insulation, and it should be standard 92 inches. I'm using the this is the Comfort Therm from John's Manville. You could have craft face, which is the standard paper faced, or open face, which if you're putting on a vapor barrier, you just use open face. Alright, just roll out your length. Okay, everybody. Okay, so now we're going to cut the exact size of our opening to measure. We're not going to cut it smaller, and we're not going to cut it bigger than the opening. It's going to be the exact size. Just go ahead and put a piece of cardboard or a piece of wood underneath, and we're just using a standard box cutter. And I like to start right in the middle of the insulation when I'm cutting it. I just kind of pull it taut right where I want it, and then start cutting along. Go ahead and wear gloves, especially if this is open-faced fiberglass insulation. But this stuff right here, this plastic wrap, is great because you don't really have to handle the fiber too much. But you want to be careful because it can get into your skin and you get really itchy. Alright, so we got our piece cut. So now all we're going to do is we're going to bring our big sheet of insulation and we're going to put it in our opening and bring it all the way up to the top. And then we're going to push it in. Now, as I said, you're going to cut it to the exact size because you don't want to compact insulation or it actually reduces the quality. So then you're just going to take your regular old staple gun and these flaps on the side, you're going to tuck them into the side of the stud. And we're going to staple into the inner edge of the stud. Alright. Just like that. And we're just going to tuck it in and go down. You know, every foot or so. So you're just stapling it in, getting these bats nice and tight.
Bats?
This is called bat insulation. These are called bats, B-A-T-T. Not bats like flying bats, you moron. So now, see, this is how it should look. We've got this all insulated and we started drywalling. I just had to finish this last piece. But once you got your insulation in, if you need to do a vapor barrier, you put that on, then you put your drywall or your paneling. And that's it. Alright guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Say hi to my Uncle John. And check out my other vids. Subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching Jonny DIY.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe. It's just plural insulation.